My name is Okoje Abibidro Nanakwajo Obri. I am the General Secretary for the Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Associations and also the Director of Obri Herbal Research Center. Traditional medicine sector is doing a lot, but the respect that is supposed to receive is not forthcoming. Why am I saying this? Because from where I sit, there are a lot of issues that need to be addressed, but the people that are supposed to be put in place are not in place. Because, for instance, just recently, last week, there was a health summit. When we are talking about health, it includes traditional medicine and all these things. But a whole national health summit was held, and no traditional medicine practitioner was invited. But you see, a lot of people were there, including all sorts of dignitaries. But I can tell you, the Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association, which is the mouthpiece of all traditional medicine practitioners and associations of about 40,600 practitioners, were left out. And this was shifted to only allopathic issues. I don't know what they did over there. If they said something about traditional medicine, then I don't know whom they were talking to and what they were doing. But I can confidently tell you that the neglect of some technocrats in involving traditional medicine practitioners in the decision-making process is one of the causes of our unemployment issue. So I will advise that it is time the health authorities at least involve traditional medicine practitioners directly and not through a middleman or a guru boy, as I would describe it. Currently, traditional medicine practitioners take care of at least 60 to 70% of the citizenry. So if this is what we are doing, especially in the rural areas, why is it that a whole health summit of a nation that government has pumped money into it will not involve us? Then you can see that things are not going well. They are not trying to involve us in decision making. As I sit here, today is, we are in June, right? Okay. We have only one celebration of traditional medicine that government in collaboration with the Federation does. That's the Traditional Medicine Week celebration. Today, as at now, there is no a planning committee from the ministry or anywhere that has been set up that will plan the activities of celebrating Traditional Medicine Week. So you can see that it is total failure on the part of our leaders. And then I think something should be done. On this note, I will personally, as the General Secretary, appeal to the President of the Republic, His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, to look at some of these things and, if possible, try to invite us and let's see how we can solve it. Because I can confidently tell you that since President Mahama came to office, the authorities have not engaged traditional medicine practitioners as we are supposed to do. We only hear in the radio, they are telling us, but they even don't know our offices, whether our offices are functioning or whatever. So I think the president himself should at least hear us and then take some actions. It is very, very important. We are talking about health. No, I think this concern is not a concern because traditional medicine is scientific. Even our forefathers practiced scientific traditional medicine. And I can tell you that our forefathers did a lot of observation. It's also scientific, but it is being labeled as such. And these narratives should change for me. And all these things, I can tell you, is part of the orchestrated attempt to stall the traditional medicine development in the country. So that is why we are saying that nobody can tell our story for us. It is only ourselves that can tell our own stories. So we are appealing to the president that now that some of us are alive and we know the stories, we should be given the opportunity so that we can also help the youth, the younger generations, and the women and other people that will want to be interested in traditional medicine. Because anybody who goes, you see, how can you say that traditional medicine is not scientific? Everybody knows that it is scientific. Even our forefathers practiced it like that. So when you come to health, traditional medicine was the first point of scientific improvement. But a lot of people don't know, and they are saying a lot of things because this is what they have been told. That is why we are asking that they should allow us to tell our own story so that people will also hear the truth.
The dungeons, the Black Jesus, the great artifacts, the slavery, our proud forebears, the pain,
Ya Santiwa.
Visit Bisabriwa Museum,
Nkuntumpo Sekendi.
where Africa's story is told.
GAFTRAM as a federation is collaborating with its relevant stakeholders to bridge these gaps. That is why we, the leadership, are trying our best to make sure that our members try their best to get the right knowledge, the right scientific knowledges, and then other approaches so that they can build on it. I can tell you that the GAPTRAM is now liaising with the universities, especially KNUST and UHAS, to train its members so that we can better our knowledge scientifically as it is needed. But I can now tell you that with the collaborations that we had with our relevant stakeholders, MAMPON, the universities, the research institutions, and other things, GAFTRAM is doing its best to collaborate and develop traditional medicine. Traditional medicine is for healthcare as well as a potential power for economic empowerment. So, in my view, I think when Ghana at least puts some small money in the development of traditional medicine, it can empower our economy and generate a lot of foreign exchange for the nation. Yes, when you look at traditional medicine, I have always been saying that if government bring a lot of attention to it, it would help the GDP of Ghana. It can help us reduce this foreign exchange. It can help the youth have a lot of businesses We have different avenues of developing traditional medicine. We have the raw materials that we can rely on. We have the finished product that we can rely on. And then we can also rely on traditional medicine for our health benefit, in which a lot of money that is spent on allopathic medicine will all come to Ghana. Yes, that is what I'm saying, that traditional medicine, a few trials that we have done currently shows that there is a very big opportunity for Ghana when we try to process it in large quantities. For instance, just recently, some of our colleagues are able to process it well, import it to the European countries, and then some to other African countries. And a lot of money is being generated over there. So I can confidently say that when we rely on raw material exportation alone, it is going to give us billions of dollars. And then when we come to the finished product, currently with the help of FDA and other regulatory agencies, we are processing a very good staffs for Ghana with the training at KNUST and UHAS. Traditional medicine practitioners are well invested in processing, producing, and doing all these things. So looking at all these things, now Ghana is really on top of finished herbal product. So if government just pump in some small money for research and development, then I can confidently tell you that Ghana will lead, and it will just chase China and India as they are now. No, from where I sit as the General Secretary, when it comes to research, it is the responsibility of the researchers. And I am told that I cannot actually mention the amount, but I am told that when they are resourced to have the required manpower. For the human resource, we have it, but the required materials that they will use for the research is the problem. So when government resource some of these equipment for them, they can be able to analyze and then do all the efficacy tests for our product, and Ghana will move forward in that direction. Yes, this is supposed to be privatized. So it is the private sector that can drive it. You know, in Ghana, when government try to involve in cultivation, medicinal, how do we call it, farming, it doesn't go anywhere. So there are a lot of potential investors who are ready to support private sector to drive the medicinal plant cultivation. Currently, as we sit here, I am aware that there are some at Sampa and its surroundings that have been able to cultivate some of these medicinal plants, and they bring it to the manufacturers, and I think it can help when government invest in medicinal plants. But government will not be the actual driver of it. It is the private sector. So we just need the funding from government sector to push that. Yes, the unemployment problem in Ghana, I would say, is a fact that government is not really investing in traditional medicine. I continue saying that if government invests in traditional medicine development, about at least 30% of employment issue will be solved. From where I sit as a manufacturer and the general secretary, I know what I'm saying. And I think this is where government should bring his attention, and then we can at least do away at least 30% of it. Currently, traditional medicine practitioners who are able to resource themselves are employing a lot of workers. I cannot give the actual figure off head now, but I am very much aware that they are driving the unemployment issues in the country. And if government support this industry, traditional medicine, then I can confidently tell you that 30% of unemployment issue will be wiped out.
With these results, you can do medicine, law, everything.
But uncle, are you sure?
I am the Ministry of Education in this house.
You, Ministry of what education? My daughter, do nursing. It's your best chance with this result.
No, go business.
Oh, please, what do you know? Can you even read?
Go become YouTuber like me.
Use Admissions Checker.
Admissions Checker? Yes, Admissions Checker. Ghana's first university admissions hub. Just sign up at admissionschecker.com. Enter your WASSCE or NOVDEC results. Choose your dream universities and programs and instantly find out exactly where you have the best chances of admission.
Wow, what if I want scholarship abroad?
Simple. Tap scholarships and find opportunities too.
Can it also find husband abroad?
Admissions Checker. There is a university and a course for everyone.
Yes, herbal medicine is supposed to be part of the National Health Insurance Scheme by law, by their ally. It's supposed to be part. From where I sit, I was part of the people that worked on the ally, and I know very well that it is a need that somebody with National Health Insurance card, if he wishes, can also access traditional medicine or herbal medicine. And there are procedures for it. Since 2011, government has initiated a process and everything is ready. But the political will in putting traditional medicine on the National Health Insurance is very minimal. It is just less than 1%. Because of that, all the documents are ready, but every day they keep changing the goalposts. Today they say this, tomorrow they say this. And all these things, I can confidently tell you, it is an orchestrated attempt by people who are not interested in traditional medicine. And they are in the helm of affairs and they are doing all these things. So I want everybody to know that by law, every Ghanaian who wishes to access traditional medicine on the National Health Insurance is supposed to get it, but we are not getting it. So I am calling on, how do we call it? Our legal luminaries to take this matter to court, because I don't understand freedom of everything, but we don't have freedom of health in Ghana now. Every Ghanaian who so wishes to access traditional medicine is supposed to have it, but currently this is not what we are having. So I want to appeal to our human rights activists to also look at some of these things as a matter of urgency, because the National Health Insurance Authority is feeling very reluctant, or are feeling reluctant. The authorities, they are feeling reluctant in doing it. There is no way anybody can give excuse. From where I sit as the General Secretary, all documents are in place, the medicines are in place, everything is ready, but it is left with them just to procure and give it to Ghanaians, and they are not doing it. So freedom of health is not coming in Ghana. How can a whole nation, a president of the republic, go and launch free primary health care in the absence of traditional medicine practitioners. We were not there. We were not part. We were not invited. But when we are talking about primary health care, we are the first point of call. Traditional medicine practitioners are the first point of call when it comes to primary health care. And if our president is going to launch primary health care, why wouldn't they even invite us to be part of this or engage us? So I think things are not going well. I must be frank that there are a lot of investigations that need to be done. We have a traditional medicine practice council. Even for some of us are members of the council. But we still don't hear anything. Everything is out on surface. I am telling you from the point of the General Secretary, a member of the council, that we don't hear anything. We don't hear anything. All that we hear is they have done this, they have done this, they have done this. So I think things are not going well. It's never going well. It's never going well. If I am the representative of the traditional medicine practitioners on the board, a governing board, why wouldn't you bring it for us to work on it? So for me, I think I'm the General Secretary, I'm their rep on the board. We don't hear anything. We just see they are here. They have done this, they have done this, they have done this. So we should try to make sure that health is well placed to the doorsteps of Ghanaians. Integration has started already. About 51 government hospitals are piloting it for more than 10 years now. The piloting is still going on. They are not buying the medicines to go and use. The medical herbalists that are being paid by government as part of the integration are not using traditional medicine at their workplaces. It is only Mampong products, some Mampong products that they use over there, and Mampong cannot represent a whole traditional medicine industry. Countries like China, India are striving to globalize their traditional medicines because the architects, the people leading it, are part of Chinese and Indian traditional medicine professionals. But in Ghana, it is allopathic personnel who are championing it, and they cannot take it to anywhere. In Ghana, it is allopathic personnel who are championing traditional medicine, while the traditional medicine practitioners are left out, saying they are not government workers. So that is the problem. So for me, I think it is time traditional medicine practitioners are fully involved in decision-making process in traditional medicine development. Other than that, there is nothing we can do, because if anybody say there is something wrong with traditional medicine development, no, there is nothing. We have finished everything. All that we want is the political will. Just say, hey, this is traditional medicine. It should go into national health insurance. The pronunciation is not coming. So we don't know what to do now.
Are you ready to explore Ghana? A land of rich heritage. A land alive with culture. A land of unforgettable adventures. From breathtaking landscapes to wildlife. Festivals and nightlife that never sleeps. But planning the perfect trip can feel overwhelming. Now, everything you need is in one place. With Ghana Tourism Marketplace, you can book hotels, discover tours, rent cars, connect with expert guides, and explore destinations across the country. You can also get tickets for amazing experiences like Movie in the Park at Platinum Bay Hotel, Uncle Ebo White Theatre shows, Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park visits, and more. So go ahead, plan your journey and experience Ghana your way. Ghana Tourism Marketplace is brought to you by Ghana Tourism Development Company, your official gateway to discovering Ghana.
My final word is I am pleading to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, our father, that in the manifesto of the NDC, which was read to us before the election, we all know that they are interested in traditional medicine. But I can tell him for sure that currently there is no any interest in traditional medicine development. Since Traditional Medicine Week itself, previously, like by this time, we are set to do the celebration, but currently even the committee is not in place. So the president must investigate all these things and then at least get a permanent person in charge of traditional medicine development as the presidency, where we can also call on him at the office of the chief of staff so that these things can get to the president direct. When you want to go to the ministry, we will go there, you will not see anybody. Today they say, even when they see us coming there, then they don't want us to come. They will not allow us. We have written several letters to no avail. Thank you very much.